What up, everybody? Kenny Smith, the man-child. We're here with episode 5 of Cooking with Kenny. So, we're gonna make a lunch dish. Well, it could be a breakfast or a dinner too, depending on when you want to eat it. It's so good, you can eat it anytime. We're gonna make a BLT. But I got this recipe from none other than the best old dude we got, Paul Pruitt. He was like, Kenny, I loved your cooking show. And I was like, thanks, Paul Pruitt. And he's like, let me tell you about this BLT I used to get at the Horseshoe Cafe, which I don't know where that was because it was way before my time. He's like, it was pimento cheese, bacon, a fried green tomato, and lettuce. Lettuce is optional, you know. But anyway, so we're gonna make it today. I made it last week, showed him. He's like, man, it looks just like it. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take this fried green tomato. Well, it's just a green tomato right now. We're going to cut it just like I showed you in episode 4, the eggplant sandwich. We're going to fry it the same way. I got my pans heating up. Oh, that one's not as hot. We're going to cook a 1/4 pound of bacon, because no one ever says, oh, that's too much bacon on a BLT. So a 1/4 pound. And we're going to fry our green tomato. But instead of mayonnaise, we're going back, taking a trip down to North Carolina, and we're going to use pimento cheese. So, stick with me and we'll be cooking with Kenny. Alright, we're back. I got my pan preheated, got this pan preheated. We're going to cook the bacon. You know how I like my bacon cooked? Medium rare, just like I like my steak. So I grab my bacon, 1/4 pound, I'm going to throw away. Got the sizzle like we talk about, get that pan preheated. Okay, so we got that going, turn it down a hair. Grab our olive oil. We're going to pour it in this cast iron, because we're going to fry some green tomatoes. Got my prepared fried green tomatoes, just like in episode 4, egg wash breadcrumbs. Looks hot. We're going to lay them in there. All right, the tomatoes are looking good. You don't want to overcook them and burn them. And the bacon's looking good. We're getting ready to flip the bacon. But to get your pimento cheese instead of mayonnaise melted, what you do is you heat the oven to 350. You put however much you think you may need in an oven safe dish. I use a cast iron, of course. So I put it in there and melt it. Once I stick the pimento cheese in there to melt, I'll start my toast. Now remember, when it comes to bread, we buy the farmhouse bread from Wegmans, because farming's a lifestyle, not a career. All right, we're going to put our pimento cheese in the oven. Keep an eye on that. We don't want it to get funky. The fried green tomatoes are done. We're going to transfer to a paper towel lined plate like last time. Looks good. Gonna start my toaster oven. I'll tell you, I like a toaster oven better than a pop-up toaster. I'll tell you why. Pop-up toaster, you can't see what it's doing. You're like in there like, oh, what's going on? Toaster oven, you can see, and you get 2 objects for the price of 1. All right, we got the bacon done. Bread's toasted. Let's check on the cheese. Slow going. Let me stir it. All right, so we got our bread toasted. I'm gonna just lay it on the plate. Check on the cheese. It's getting there. All right, we got the cheese nice and melted. Now time to assemble the sandwich. You're going to put cheese on both slices of bread. Fresh ground pepper. Lettuce on one part of the bread. We're going to put the fried green tomato on the other slice and the bacon in the middle. And there you have it. A Paul Pruitt Formal Horseshoe Cafe BLT. Heavy on the B, heavy on the T, and light on the L, because you're making a sandwich, not a salad. So, Paul Pruitt, I hope I do you proud all the time, even though I'm like Dennis the Menace and you're like Mr. Wilson. So, this is Mr. Kenny, the man-child, Kenny Smith. I'm here at Willow Oak Farm and Vineyards all the time. Come see me. See you soon.